family, welcome back to my channel. And guess who I have here? A very beautiful, the only apple in the building. But then all those people I see on her cameras, the real beauty is in person. As I'm seeing her right now, she is pretty. It's not a joke, I'm not exaggerating. So guys, I don't know what you guys are waiting for. This girl is fine. But I must say one thing though. What actually attracted me to your channel was that not only are you physically beautiful, you are very intelligent. You might not realize, sometimes you act like, or you say that you're confused, but you're not. Because I've watched the trend of your video. You actually have a plan. You always say that because it has not materialized yet, exactly what you want. But you have a process. So in my head, I'm like, this guy is deceiving her audience. You're just working for her.
I can never
understand. But it's working for you very well. And you keep on saying, Pressure, I'll just do this. And I'm like, yo, do what you're doing. It's working for you. So seriously,
thank you.
Apart from, watching your video, you're actually very intelligent. So I want to start with you. You said that you schooled in the UK.
Yeah.
That's your degree, right? Your first degree,
Yes.
which is law.
Yes.
And then you finished and then came back to Nigeria, did your law school as well. And when you finished, you went straight. Let me use the word an entrepreneur, because you're not just really a YouTuber. I know that you have your fashion outfits.
Yeah.
You've got some consulting stuff with other companies. So
Yeah.
I call you an entrepreneur, even though your video you say you're just a YouTuber, but I see you as an entrepreneur. What I do basically when I watch people's video is I look at the whole content. I don't just watch only one, I watch like 10 before I make my conclusion. And so far I've been on a particular trend, which is consistency and being transparent. Is very good. So I want to ask, what was it like, having schooled in the UK and then you went to America University and you refused a visa? I don't understand. They refused you a visa. It didn't make sense to me, because obviously you are educated, you know how to fill the form. So is it that? In fact, tell us your story.
Wow, first of all, hello to your family members.
Yeah.
My name is Akitese. I'm a weekly blogger based in Lagos, Nigeria. Please subscribe to my channel if you've not seen my face before. But about this whole visa story, so it happened like 2 years ago. I had actually gotten a 2-year visa 4 years ago, and I only traveled once. So these are the things I'm wondering, okay, maybe these are the things they were considering. I only used that visa once, and I spent a month in Houston because my sister had gone to have her baby, so we went for Omugo and all of that. So when I went for my interview, they were asking me, why did I only go once, and what was I doing that I stayed for such a long time?
But the visa was for 2 years.
Yes, it was a 2-year visa that they had given me. But I only went there for a month in the second year that the visa was meant to have expired.
Okay.
So when they asked, I was like, oh, I went to see my sister. She had just had a baby. And at that time, Trump was in office, and Trump was also against like the naturalization of, or this whole thing about immigrants taking American citizenship. So I feel like when they heard that, oh, I went to see my sister had a baby, they would have probably thought maybe me, I want to now go to America or something and have my own baby there, which is why they would have rejected me, because they didn't even look at my bank statement, they didn't look at my employment history or anything.
They don't do that.
They don't
do that.
They ask you for all those things, so they should look at those things and check, as you said, that this is somebody who is well educated, she has lived abroad, so I'm not trying to run into your country, I just want to come and visit and leave. But I think also the fact that I'm a single woman as well, they tend to give people who are married or who they have some kind of like dependent or connection with them in Nigeria, they're more likely to give them a visa because they feel like, oh, they don't want to come and take our citizenship.
Wow.
So
okay, based on my experience though, because I worked at British Embassy,
okay,
and I think most times with American visa, they look at your countenance first of all. That's my own take though. And then the officer interview you is another thing as well. I think all those things they match, because sometimes they say you should bring all your documents.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day,
they don't look at it
at all. So it all depends on who's interviewing you, and then your countenance. That's first and foremost. You know what I mean? And then what you also filled in your form. I think those are, because actually when I watched, I was a bit shocked to someone who had stayed in the UK and then lived there. Not that I just went to visit, and then they refused it. But Viewers, I hope you got something from there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, going on that trend, yeah. What has it been like? I know you've talked about your challenges on YouTube, being a YouTuber. I think you're growing really fast, but one of your videos, you say you're not. The one you did with Taiwo, I'm coming there, say you're not. But I think you're doing, no, you're really doing quite well, because you said 2 years ago, or you said 20, I don't know, they say that a long time ago that you paused and then you went on it again. So please, can you enlighten my viewers so that they get it right? I know that there are a lot of people who are getting into the YouTube family now. So please just enlighten them on how you started, paused, and then went back to it again.
Okay, so the first time I ever started my YouTube channel was in 2012. That was my first year of university.
Yeah.
And I used to do beauty and makeup and hair tutorials, those kinds of videos, because that was also my first introduction to YouTube.
Yeah.
I was growing quite well at the time. I got like 300 and something subscribers, which was quite a big deal back then, because nobody really was on YouTube then. And then my mom got wind of it and, was like, oh, I need to take down my videos, because she felt like it would take me off course, because I was in uni to study law. This was first year, so I hadn't really.
And that was when you were in UK.
Yeah, that was when I was in
right.
UK.
Okay.
So I just took down my videos so that peace could reign. But then when I was in law school studying for my legal qualification, I just started feeling like I'm not happy. Like, so I gave up this dream like years ago. Now I've reached the end of it. I decided to focus on my legal career. I've reached the end of it. I've gotten the qualification, or I'm about to get the qualification at this point. But am I really going to be happy spending the rest of my life reading all these books and reading all these like cases? I'm not. So I now decided, okay, you know what, I'm gonna go back on YouTube. So 2 years ago, on my 25th birthday, I said, okay, I'm doing this, and then I started again.
That's 2019.
Yeah, 2019.
You went pretty fast, because you're now on 10 plus subscribers.
10,000 subscribers, yeah.
Plus
10,000 plus.
Don't worry, we are watching it. We're watching it grow. Actually, like
That's actually 2018, not 2019.
Oh, 2018.
Yeah,
you still done well, to be
Yeah.
honest. I started mine off and on, but when the pandemic came, I was like, girl, you need to sit on this thing.
Yeah,
This is where everybody's going on YouTube now. Celebrities have left their filming and whatever they're doing. YouTube. I don't know the space they now have for you. What is it? You celebrities, give us just. That brings me to my next question. Why is it that all these advertisements they keep using celebrities? There's a model. That's why they have model outfits. They are actually declining in Nigeria. The models are crying every day. They keep calling me. What's going on? They need a job, but they keep giving to celebrities. You guys, I don't understand. Please, if you can just help whoever is listening, let them reopen the modeling outfit again, and let these celebrities, let them relax a bit now for the other ones, so they can have something for themselves.
Celebrities have clout.
Yes,
You're a
we know
celebrity
that
because we know people know you. So nobody, if I feel like the modeling industry also became a bit toxic and unrealistic. It seems like it's people who are super skinny or super beautiful that get opportunities. But whereas when it comes to celebrities, you've created fame because of your effort, because of your talent, because of something you've done. And a lot of people can relate to you more than just a regular model that you don't know anything about her, but you automatically think, oh, she must have a wonderful life because she's skinny and she's beautiful. Whereas you may not even really be able to relate to her. So I think that's just.
Let me just doubt. Is that in Nigeria or in general?
I think that's in general. Even less in Nigeria. I feel like African beauty standards are less restrictive than
No, what I'm trying to say, abroad, when they want to advertise, they actually use celebrities.
Yes, they use celebrities.
They don't stick to models anymore.
They use models as well, but models too have become celebrities. That's why there was this whole conversation about Kendall Jenner and Gigi Hadid. You already knew them before they became models, and once they became models, they shot to the peak of their career, and they are now classed supermodels. And why? Just because they are from famous families.
So bottom line, all you models, go start acting. Come tell a celebrity.
You need to show yourself as more than just your look. I think that's the point I'm trying to make. When people can see that there's something else you're doing that you're good at, then they take more of an interest in you.
Good. Okay. Fine. That brings me to that question: do you think beauty is a curse or is it a blessing?
I think beauty is definitely a blessing, but it's like a rose, you know. It's good, but then there's thorns. I think there's definitely some parts of beauty that should I call it heavier than people realize. It also comes with a lot.
Okay, so it's a blessing, not
Yes,
a curse.
no, but it's definitely a blessing.
Okay, so how is it a blessing?
I think it automatically just makes people notice you.
Mm-hmm.
You have like a good first impression already without even talking. Just because you're deemed beautiful,
Mm-hmm.
they can assume that you're a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
But that can also be flipped. Some people can see you and think you're rude and mean just because you're beautiful. But I think immediately it gets you an attention. It gets you like a foot in the door.
Yeah.
But how else is it a blessing? I think it also kind of brings favor. Like people want to just be good to you. People want to be kind to you because of the beauty.
I have to throw it out there because Halle Berry, who was once Miss America, the first African American to go for Miss World. That's African American to go to represent America in Miss World. I actually wrote this down. She said beauty is actually a course. You know, I think, where did I even put it? She said, I will happily give up my beauty. And she says, it has spared nothing in my life. So she said, is it love? She has not been able to find love like that. Is it headache? She has always had headache. Is it pain? She has always had pain. But I think, and then she now says that beauty is essentially meaningless and it is always transitory. Oh my God, transitory. But I think what she's trying to say is, I think her own aspect, what she was just focusing more on the beauty. But personally, I think beauty is a blessing, but you need to balance it. You need to don't let just beauty be all and all. Let it not get to your head. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. As you know that you're beautiful, work on your inner self. You know, that's why I say though, your character. What beauty will always fade. So what else can you offer? You have to just have common sense. You might not be educated, you might not be intelligent, but be able to understand and have common sense. You know what I'm saying? At least you have something up somewhere if the beauty fades away. I don't know if we're making sense here. So I think that's what she means by beauty is a course. You just have to learn how to balance it. Or what do you think? I mean, in that her context, what do you think?
Yeah, I agree, and I think that's why I said that beauty is just good for the first impression. Beauty is not what's going to make a lasting impression. Beauty is not why you're going to remember me. It may be why you notice me, but it's not why you will remember me. Because as you said, beauty fades, and beauty also changes. Like what is considered beautiful today may not be considered beautiful tomorrow.
Exactly.
So I think balance is definitely key. It can't just be beauty that somebody survives on. But I think she's focused too much on the negative effects of beauty. I think I'd rather focus on the positive things that beauty has done than the negative things.
Right. Guys, you guys heard her. Focus, ladies who are insecure about so many things about their beauty, just focus more on what you can offer. If you're beautiful, good and well. If you think you're not that beautiful, because I think everybody's beautiful anyway, if you think you're not that beautiful, focus on what you can offer, that attribute you can give, that inner beauty, that your character. Work on your inner character, work on your skills, because most YouTubers now, most celebrities, they're not really that fine, but they've got something to offer. So focus on that, all right? Okay. So now, I know that you're going to say no. You're a beauty influencer, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
I told you guys you're going to say no. But let me tell you why I said she's a beauty influencer. By the time you got a product from they gave you a product to sell, isn't it? On your YouTube channel. They brought they packaged something for you to sell. That's for you to talk about.
To review.
Is it to review?
Yeah.
It was a beauty product, isn't it? Nobody will give you that if they don't have that belief that you can do that. I think a beauty influencer is just basically someone, and you also do makeup. when you cover that your acne, I think you can go to her channel. When you see her real acne, when you cover it, then are you wearing your?
Yes, I am, but not
full
face.
When she does it for those wedding, wow, that's full-time transformation. Very beautiful. That's one of the things I also like about your channel. So I think that's part of that, being a beauty influencer. You know, you use your channel to hide your flaws. Nobody has got it all. People have one thing or the other that they're complaining. So she has acne problem, and she's always really talking about it, and then she covers it like flawless. When you go to her channel and check it out. So as a beauty influencer, yeah, and okay, you say you're not a beauty influencer, but I think she is a beauty influencer. Would you consider yourself as a brand influencer?
I'm not sure if I would.
Okay, let me tell you why you're a brand influencer. But you know what a brand influencer is?
Yes, I do.
What's your own take on brand influencer? What are brand influencers?
It's somebody who drives, an audience towards a certain brand, who carries the ethics of that brand in their day-to-day life, and just helps publicize a business or something or a product.
Let me tell you something. Your channel you're growing your brand, and I'll tell you why. For you to be a brand influencer, it doesn't mean that you have to have 1 million followers now. It doesn't mean you have to have 1 million subscribers. Even if you have just 400 subscribers and you can relate with them, you already have a community, and that's what your channel is. You have a community. You have call on action. They listen to you, they bring questions out, you answer. So there's that interaction between the two of you. So a brand influencer is someone who has a community, who would say something and the audience are listening, they interact, there's that relationship. The two of you are, let me use the word, you're coming each other. Give and take. So you've got that, and you're actually a brand influencer. You don't have to be 1 million. That your 10,000 subscribers, they are following you step by step. There's some people, they might have 1 million. At the end of the day, the person says only one comment you see. I mean, how do you call that? That's not, so it's not about viewers, it's not about how many you have. It's the relationship you have with your subscribers or the people following you. So that's why that brings me to the next thing I want to say. Use this audience, please talk to your fellow YouTubers when they want to open their mouth to talk. Let them know that they have got people, they've got fans, mad fans who believe. They say go and shoot somebody, go and shoot. So let them always say things that can impact positively in their lives. I hear so many things going on with YouTubers. You can't tell somebody go and start dating. After dating your boyfriend, go and date the father. Where is it done? Is it because you're in America? I mean, that no. It's a no. Please tell your fellow YouTubers what they should, what they should think they should put out there. I know everybody's striving for what they call a trend, make money and all that. It's fine, but please don't mislead the youths. And that's one of the problems we have in this country. The youths are just looking after, they look at their role models. So please tell your people, let them give them the quality of things they should take in, not the bad ones. Please, anyhow you want to, let them know that you're saying it. So, or any one of them that tell them the wrong things to go by.
No, of course, I don't tell them the wrong things to go by, but I also believe in freedom of opinion and expression. So I don't want to tell anybody to tell what to tell their own people.
Yeah.
I think everybody has. That's why it's YouTube. It's your platform. You get to decide what you want to do with it. But obviously, YouTube does have community guidelines. So I think even generally, the whole ethos of being able to have that platform is to also understand the importance that platform may have on and the effect it may have on other people's lives. So once you're aware of that, you do things with those guidelines anyways. My own purpose on YouTube isn't really to influence people. That's why I'm skeptical about accepting this influencer title. My purpose is to empower people, and I want to enlighten people. I want to actually change people's minds and perspectives about different things, and I want people to feel like they can make decisions for themselves, women especially, and that they can actually set their life on the course that they want it to go. Like as a woman or as a girl, your life isn't dependent on a guy or isn't dependent on your family or work or on whatever the society tells you. So that's the mission of my own channel, and so I'm going to make sure that everything that I'm doing on my channel is in line with that mission. So I think the first thing that people need to understand is that don't just be on YouTube just for being on YouTube's sake. Like, you should have a purpose. You should have something that what are you actually trying to broadcast? And when you know that, then everything you're doing is in line with that. So if it's somebody who is telling people, oh, go and get with your dad, or God knows what, like, what's your purpose? Is your purpose to create like societal degradation? God knows.
Actually,
like,
the person is coming in a good way, but the way she, the way she might be bringing it out there is not actually, you have a way of taking what they want to take in. She said it was actually Lori Harvey.
Okay.
I don't want to mention any YouTuber. She just said that as a young person, just go explore men, which is fine. But she now said you guys need to learn from her, And one of the examples she did was after Lori Harvey dated the son, they switched over to the father. So you can imagine someone, especially these youths, they'll just take the one they want to take. That's the one. All the ones that the good teacher said, they will not take that one. Is that one? They will not go and follow.
Yeah.
So I think they should be more careful, basically. It's okay to say what you want to say, like you said, freedom of speech and all that. But the youth self, I don't understand the people. Try and reason when someone talks. It's not everything.
I think that's the more important advice to even give. Like, because in general, you cannot even, should I call it, restrict what you're going to hear or what you're going to see. So it's on you to also build up that analysis defense. Like, anything you hear and you see, you analyze it with your own values and see, is this worth internalizing? Is this worth putting and applying into my own life? And then I think the audience too has their own role in making sure that they also don't digest everything that they are served on YouTube.
You heard her. Don't digest everything. YouTubers are allowed to say whatever they want to say. When they are saying it, they may not mean it the way you are seeing it. So just try digest the one you think that can help your life, that can make you improve, not go backwards or make you go forward in a positive way. All right? Okay, thank you so much. So moving on to that, I
think we should pause and start again so that you don't lose all